Good morning. So today Solomon settles in a little bit, and we have two readings, pretty short. The first one is 1 Kings 3, 5 through 15. So read that, pause me, it's 1 Kings 3, 5 through 15. And then the second reading is 2 Chronicles 1, 7 through 13. Pretty much the same thing, but just a little bit different version. So go ahead and pause me again and read 2 Chronicles 1, 7 through 13. Okay, so the setting here is we're still at Gibeon. Solomon has offered 1,000 burnt offerings, and Gibeon, remember, is the altar that is closest to God. It's the only one sanctioned by God. So there's a nearness to God feeling here. But Solomon does not inquire of the Lord. But the Lord appears to Solomon in a dream, and the Lord says, what do you want? What is your request? And Solomon says, first thing he does is he acknowledges God's kindness to David and to himself. And he says that the kindness is because David was faithful and righteous and upright in heart. And those of us who have studied David are kind of going, what? But if David was considered faithful, upright, and righteous, then so can we, because he really slid back sometimes. But Solomon says, but now I'm in charge of all these people, lots and lots and lots of people, and I don't really have any experience at this. So I want, and 1 Kings says, a discerning heart to know right from wrong, to govern the people. And 2 Chronicles puts it as, I want wisdom and knowledge. So pretty much the same thing. I want to be smart where these people are concerned. There's lots and lots of people, and I want to be smart and be a good king. So God is pleased with Solomon's request. And I really thought at that point, how often is God pleased with my request? And even when he doesn't come to me and say, what do you want, Pat? He says, you came to me and you asked for that? Or does he say, that's a good request, Pat? That's a good request. Anyway, God says, great request, okie dokie, you got it. Discerning in administering justice, and you will be the best in the past and the future. And by the way, because you have chosen well, you'll also have riches and honor. And because you have chosen well, if you obey the law, you'll have a long life. So Solomon's got it all right here. All he has to do is obey the law, and he's got everything. And he woke up and realized that it was a dream. So there's no comment given on what his reaction to it being a dream were. But he went back to Jerusalem to the Ark of the Covenant and had another sacrifice and gave a feast for his court. So today's lesson is more of a self-question. How do you think God reacts to your request? And more tomorrow.